Okay, so can you see this first slide of this presentation? Okay, I already told you about the SOP. That is mean there are total 12 SOPs for your this year. Okay, it might be reduced because already board has reduced the overall syllabus by 25%. So it might be 10 SOP you have to perform in your lab. Okay, here are total 12 practicals, but we will consider that these 12 practicals we have to perform. Here are advanced web designing. Here total 5 practicals. In your book, total 8 practicals are given, out of which we have to perform 5 practicals related to advanced web designing. Regarding JavaScript, there are total 7 practicals in your book and we have to perform 4 of them. And the last is server side scripting. There are total 7 practicals in your book and we have to perform 3. Okay, so here we have to perform total 10, 12 practicals, and because of reduction in your syllabus, it might be 10 practicals you have to perform, but we will perform all the 12 practicals today. Today means from uh, today we will start HTML related or advanced web designing related practicals. We will perform it, we will study it, and when we will start JavaScript, then we will go for JavaScript SOPs. Okay, so here to 12 practicals we have to do. We have already done our first practical. Now it's time to go for the second one. Okay, I'm just changing the slide. Okay, so see here, this is your SOP2, that is the second practical. What is the objective of this practical? Create a web page using HTML and CSS code to design a web page as the layout displayed below. Okay, so what you want to do here, you have to design a web page. The layout of the web page will display like this. Okay, see here, there are 3 different sections are created on the web page. Here is the first section. Okay, I'll show you. Here is the, okay, see here you can, here you can see, here is a first section, here is a second section, and here is a third section. Okay, so total 3 sections you have to create of your first page. Okay, and you have to use CSS, means cascading style sheet. We have to use for designing the content on each and every web page. Okay, but before that, you tell me, if you see the layout of the structure of a web page on a slide, what type of this section, mean what type of practicals or what concept is we can use in this practical SOP2? Can you tell me? Okay, we are going to design this structure. We are going to design this structure in a SOP. But before that, tell me what is the structures? What we can say to this structure? Yes, give me answer in the chat box. What type of structure is this? Okay, give me the answer in the chat box. What type of structure is this? What do you think? Yes, nobody is giving answer. Yes, what type of structure is this? Okay, I'll give you 2 options. It might be a table or it can be a frame set. What do you think? Is it a frame set or is it a table? Okay, Rutik is saying table. Yes. Abhishek is saying table. What do the students think? Yes, give me answers fast. What type of concept you are using this? Table, okay. Table. Yes. Okay. So see here. Here you can see this look like a table. Okay, but as we know that we have studied a frame set concept. We have studied a frame set concept over here. So we are using here frame set in spite of the table. Okay, but you can do it with the table also. But here we are using frame set. Now see what the next part is saying. The top section will display the heading. So here is the heading. This is called heading. And what is there? Tourist places. Tourist places is the text written inside the topmost section. The section on the left hand side here, it is a list of cities. And what is at the right hand side? In the right hand side, there is a tourist places. Okay, so tourist places are given at right hand side and cities are given. The list of cities is given to the left hand side. To use inline, now we will go on the next paragraph. Here we have created the first section for heading. Second section we want to create for cities, list of cities, and the third sections we have to create for different tourist places in Pune. Okay, now this first paragraph we have completed. Now we'll go on the second paragraph. Use inline style sheet in the top section to display background color for the text tourist place. Means here for this section you have to use CSS, but what type of CSS you want to use? That is inline style sheet. Okay, so here we are going to use inline style sheet. It is a type of CSS. We know that there are three types of CSS we are using in HTML concept. That is a inline style sheet, internal style sheet, and external style sheet. Most probably in your SOPs, inline and internal style sheet we have to use. External style sheet you don't have to use. Okay, so here inline style sheet you have to use for the first section, that is a tourist place. Here you want to display the background of this section, that is a sky blue, and here tourist place is a heading which displays with the color, it's a maroon color. Okay, or you can say it's yes, it's maroon color or violet color. Then use internal style sheet for the left and right section with the background color and font style. Okay, now here also you have to use style sheet for the left section as well as the right section. You can see here at the right sections, you can see the background color is a pink, and on the left hand side, you can see the background color is white. Okay, so here background color will be white, here background color will be pink, and here background color will be sky blue. Okay, here we can change this background color by using CSS. In first section, we have to use internal style sheet, whereas in third section, we have to use in first section, we have to use inline style sheet, and in third section, doc type, HTML. Okay, this is the start of an HTML program. Then we start with HTML, then head, slash head, later on body tag. Body tag starts body section. Here we end with the slash body. So body section end with slash body. Inside the header section we are insert title tag. We close it by using slash title as it is a pair tag. Now here you can write any title. Okay, I'm just writing here title index page because it's the first page. First page or home page is also known as an index page. Either you can give the name home page or you can say it is index page. So each and every page of any website, the first page or the front page or the home page is also known as the index page. Okay, now here head and slash head. Inside the head and slash head, we just entered title. The title is the index page. So this index page will display on a title bar. Now inside the body section, I start with the table tag because we have to create table. Table border is equal to 1. If you want to apply border to the table, then border is an attribute which we can use with table tag. Here I close the table tag by using slash table. Okay, now table border is equal to 1 and here is a slash table. Inside the table tag, we can write other elements that tags to create rows, columns and data cells and heading cells. Okay, whatever we have to create the content inside the table, that will be in three type of element. Either it should be in tr, td, th. Okay, now first of all, there are two rows, right? The first row is for topmost section and the second row which again divided in two columns. Okay, so what I am doing, I am creating two rows. Okay, see here, row is created by using tr tag. So I create here two rows, tr and here is a slash tr, right? Here two rows are created now. Okay, the first row is this and the second row is this. Now I'll write code for the first one. Okay, so here I press enter key. Okay, here too I am pressing enter key so that tr tag will be displayed separately. Now here I am going to write a code for first data cell because row is already created. Your row is created, now it's time to create data cell. Either you can create a data cell or the topmost cell is also known as a heading cell. So you can use td or th. As a heading cell, I am using here th tag. Okay, so here is the th tag and here is a slash th. Now what content you want to display in the heading? The content is nothing but tourist places, right? So here tourist places you have to display. So tourist places. Okay, that will display in the first section. That is topmost section. Now I am using this tr tag next row. Inside the next row, I am creating two columns by using td, the first row, slash td, and the second column td slash td. So two columns I have created. Okay, this one be left section, left column, and this will be the right column. Okay, so two columns I have created in the second row. Okay, just I separate these two rows so you can differentiate these two. Yes, easily you can see here is a first row, here is a first row, and here is a second row. In the first row, you have created here a single data cell or single heading cell, and here you have created two different data cells. Okay, in the first heading data cell, here is the content which you want to display that you have inserted inside the th tag, and whatever you want to display in the left section you have to write over here, and whatever to display in the right section you have to write over here. Okay, in the second data cell. Okay, now I'm writing in the first section. I just press enter. Now here what we have to create, First cities. Okay, now see, I'll show you again. See what you have to display here. Here is a city. A city is displayed in the bold phase. And then least elements with the order, that is a Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad and Delhi. Okay, so these four cities you have to display with a specific order, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, so again come on notepad. Now see here. Okay, this is the first leftmost section. Here I write first city, but the city should be displayed in bold face. Okay, so what I am using here, B tag. I am using here B tags to display in a bold face. Slash B. Okay, B tag is always used to display the content in a bold face. Now here I am going to create a list with order. If you want to create a list with the order, then you have to use OL tag. So OL, it is a, see OL tag, it ends with the slash OL because OL tag is a pair tag, and inside the OL tag you can create each list element by using li, list item. The first list item, here you will show the second list item, then third list item, and then fourth list item. Okay, so the first was Pune, right? The first element was Pune. What was the second element? The second element was Bangalore, then Hyderabad. Okay, so here is the Bangalore, here is a Hyderabad, and here is Delhi. Okay, so here are four elements in a list having heading city. Okay, so this data cell, the first data cell, that is a left side section, is completed. Now you have to do for the right hand side. Okay, so I will come here on right hand side. What you have to display in right hand side, we will see what to have to display. See, tourist places in Pune. Okay, here you have to give the heading tourist places in Pune. And what are the three tourist places given? Shaniwarwada, Kelkar Museum and Sinhagad Fort. Okay, so these three elements, three items are given in the right hand section, that is a tourist places in Pune. Okay, so we'll write code for this right hand section. So here is a second section, that is the right hand section. Here we write in B tag, that is a tourist places in Pune. Here we close the B tag by using slash B. On the next line, what you have to create, unordered list. So unordered list is always created by using UL, and it ends with slash UL. Okay, inside the UL tag, you can create number of elements by using li tag. Okay, here is the first element, li tag Shaniwarwada. Okay, second li Kelkar Museum. So here is a Kelkar Museum. And Sinhagad Fort. And Sinhagad Fort. here is senior gut food. Okay, so see here, unordered list is created, tourist place is here. So this you can see the right hand section. This is a left hand section. Okay, so now I save this file, save as in your folder. Okay, now a folder having name Abhay is created in E drive. So I double click it and I save this with the index.htm. So by using index.htm, I have saved this file. Oh, it says that index.htm is already exist. Okay, so what I will do, I will create here a new folder inside the Abhay directory by using right click, new folder, and here sop2. Inside the sop2, I save this file. Inside the sop2 folder, I save this file. Okay, so this file is saved with index.htm. Now you have to check the output of this file. Okay, now how can we check the output? It's in Internet Explorer. You can check the output of your code. Okay, so we'll go on Internet Explorer. Okay, so now I'll give you sharing of screen. Okay, so here is the output of Internet Explorer. So can you see this output? Okay, in this output you see tourist places is aligned at the left hand side. Here you can see the blank content. Here is a city that we have to display it. It is displaying as it is. Okay, here is a tourist places in Pune. I done a mistake over here. Okay, so consider it. I will correct it later on. So tourist places in Pune, and here Shaniwarwada, Kelkar Museum, and Sinhagad Fort. Okay, now what I have to do here? I have to stretch this portion, that is a tourist places, for two columns. Okay, so suppose you want to stretch it by two columns, you have to write an attribute. Okay, so again we are going to notepad. So see here, here is a notepad. What you have to do, you have to stretch the first data cell. So here is a tr, here is a tdth data cell, no heading cell. Okay, it's a heading cell. So in the first row you have created heading cell. So apply here call span is equal to 2, means by two columns we are stretching this heading cell. Okay, so th call span is equal to 2. Now I save this file and we'll check the output. Now see, I refresh this file. See, when I refreshed it, yes, anybody's voice is disturbing. Please mute your mic. Okay, see, so this part means data cell is stretched by two columns. Here is the first column, here is the second column. Okay, so So here is the first section, and here is the second section, and here is the tourist place. Okay, now it's look like a deer structure which I have shown in on that slide. Okay, so tourist places is at the heading part. On the left part you can see the city, on the right hand side you can see the tourist places. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to write CSS means styles for the tourist places section, means the topmost section, to the left section and to the right section. Okay, so for the topmost section means for tourist places section you have to use inline style sheet, and for other two sections you have to use internal style sheet, means two type of style sheet you have to use in this program. Okay, now we'll come on notepad. So here is a notepad. In this notepad, first of all I correct this mistake. I save this. Okay, now see, here you have to write a style for the first portion. First portion means this part. This is the first section. And here you have to use inline style sheet. Here you have to define inline style sheet. Okay, now you tell me, to create an inline style sheet, which attribute we use. Okay, my question is, if you want to create an inline style sheet, okay, if you want to insert an inline style sheet in your program, then what an attribute you have to use with the tag element? Yes, answer me. Yes, fast answer. You understood my question? My question is that, see, my question is that if you want to insert inline style sheet in your tag element, what attribute we have to use? The simple questions I have asked, what type of attribute we have to use to create inline style sheet? Yes, answer me. Yes, in Marathi I am asking, इनलाइन स्टाईल शीट जर बनवायची असेल, इनलाइन स्टाईल शीट जर वेब पेजवर इन्सर्ट करायची असेल, तर कोणतं ॲट्रिब्यूट टॅग एलिमेंट सोबत यूज केलं जातं? द सिंपल क्वेश्चन. Yes, Yogesh Pednekar is saying style. Yes. Good, Yogesh. Your answer is right. Style attribute. Style attribute is a right attribute that we can use to create inline style sheet in our program. Okay, this style attribute we can use with the any element, any tag element where we have to apply style. Okay, what I said, I repeat it again. The style attribute is used, we can use the style attribute for a particular tag. In that tag, by using attribute style, we can specify style to the element. Okay, now we will apply here style to the first section. What is the first section? The first section is here. And now what we have to do, we have to apply background color for the tourist places, as well as we have to apply a pink color to the tourist or violet color to the tourist places. Okay, so we will write here first th call span is equal to 2. So th is a tag element. We already use an attribute call span is equal to 2 to stretch the data cell or heading cell by 2 columns. Just by pressing space bar, I'm writing the second attribute over here. The second attribute is style is equal to. Now in double inverted comma, I have to write style. What style will be color colon is equal to violet. What I am using? I am using color violet for the text tourist places, and I am also using style for this tr, that the full row will display in a sky blue background. So here is background color BACKGROUND background dash color colon sky blue double inverted comma close. So what I did here, I applied a sky blue color as a background color for the whole row, and second I am using violet color for the text which we have used in the heading cell. That is, a tourist place will display in a violet color and the background of that heading cell will display in a sky blue, or the whole row will display in a sky blue. Okay, this part you can also use inside this. Okay, म्हणजे मला एक सांगा, I'm using this background dash color colon sky blue for the tr tag. Suppose I write this control X, I write this, I remove this part, and I use this with the separating this first style with the second one. If I write in this way, then shall I get deserved output? Shall I get right output? Okay, give me an answer. What I did, I just wrote this first tr. I wrote this style which I have written for the tr tag. I just copied it and written inside the style of th tag. Shall I get deserve output? Means the background color of that data cell will be sky blue and the text color will be violet. Yes, give me answer. Amol Parab is saying no. Okay, I am telling this in Marathi. See, मगाशी मी टीआर मध्ये टीआर टॅग मध्ये यूज केला होता बॅकग्राउंड डॅश कलर कोलन स्काय ब्ल्यू. हा मी मगाशी टीआर टॅग मध्ये यूज केला होता. नाउ आय एम युझिंग दिस सेम बॅकग्राउंड डॅश कलर कोलन स्काय ब्ल्यू इनसाइड द स्टाईल इज इक्वल टू, म्हणजे टीएच साठी हेडिंग सेल साठी आपण जी स्टाईल लिहिलेली आहे त्या स्टाईल मध्ये मी परत एकदा यूज करतो आहे दुसरी स्टाईल. ओके, इथं या पहिल्या स्टाईलने मी जो फॉन्टचा कलर आहे तो व्हायलेट करतो आहे आणि दुसऱ्या स्टाईलने मी बॅकग्राउंड कलर स्काय ब्ल्यू करतो आहे. इज इट पॉसिबल? शाल आय गेट डिझर्व आउटपुट? डिझायर्ड आउटपुट मला मिळणार आहे का? येस, हवा असलेला आउटपुट मला मिळणार आहे का? फक्त अमोल नो म्हणतो आहे. यस कुणाचा आन्सर आहे? यस कुणाचा आन्सर आहे? सगळेच नो म्हणतायत का की काही न्यूट्रलच आहेत? येस, फास्ट. डिझायर्ड आउटपुट मला मिळणार आहे का? दिस इज माय क्वेश्चन. डिझायर्ड आउटपुट फॉर द टॉपमोस्ट सेक्शन, ह्या ज्या प्रोग्रामने किंवा कोडने मला डिझायर्ड आउटपुट मिळणार का? हा माझा क्वेश्चन आहे. योगेश इज सेइंग येस, अभिषेक इज सेइंग नो, अमोल इज सेइंग नो. येस, देवेश इज सेइंग येस. आता आणखी एक कोणीतरी पाहिजे. Because see, no, no two times, yes, yes two times, so we can't take any decision that who will win. Yes, Sarup Kautankar is saying yes. So Sarup is saying yes, so it is yes. We will get desired output. Okay, so Swarup gave decision. By using this element, by using this part, we can apply sky blue color to the background. Okay, इथं लक्षात घ्या, when you say heading cell means tr tag मध्ये heading cell आहे. The complete heading cell will have the background color sky blue and the text whatever we want to display inside the head cell that will display with the violet color. Okay, हाच पार्ट आपण इथं स्टाईलने डिफाईन केलेला आहे. सो वी विल गेट डिझायर्ड आउटपुट बाय युझिंग दिस स्टेटमेंट. तुम्ही हा इथं लिहिलात बॅकग्राऊंड डॅश कलर स्काय ब्ल्यू, हा जरी इथं लिहिलात स्टाईल वापरून तरी तुम्हाला आउटपुट मिळणार, आणि जरी तुम्ही टीएच मध्ये वापरून लिहिलात तरी तुम्हाला आउटपुट मिळणार. Okay, so here we'll get output that with the background will be in a sky blue color and the text will be in violet color. Okay, so this part, the upper portion is completed. Now we will come on the second part, that is a left hand section and right hand section. This part is a for left hand section and this part is for right hand section. Okay, so there are two sections, left hand section, right hand section. Now we'll write the code for right hand section and left hand section, but using internal style sheet. Now tell me how I can use internal style sheet. आता आपल्याला हे कळलं आहे की by using style attribute we can use inline style sheet. Now here is internal style sheet you have to define. Now tell me to define internal style sheet, how I can define. Yes, give me answer. Internal style sheet कशी define केली जाते? In short you can answer me. In short, in internal, Yogesh is saying in internal style sheet style tag is used. Exactly, very good Yogesh. In internal style sheet we have to use style tag. Now tell me, the style tag will come in a body section or head section? Yes, now tell me, we are using style tag, that is right, 100% right, but tell me the style tag will come in the head section or the body section? Yes, exactly, it comes in a head section. Yes, only Yogesh is answering me. So see, in internal style sheet we have to use style tag, and that style tag is defined inside the head section, mean the uppermost section. Okay, so let me know that how we can write a style in CSS. What is the style? How we can write style in CSS? Just give me example. How we can write style in CSS while we are studying internal style sheet? Yes, Yogesh, I expect answer from you. How we can write a style in internal style sheet? Just a single line you show me. This is the way in which we can write. Yes, fast. I'm waiting for you, Yogesh. Yes, Devesh, Abhishek, You can try. Just try anybody. How we can write. Okay, so I'm not wasting time. This is the way: selector in curly bracket, property, colon, value, semicolon, closing of curly bracket. This is the way in which we can write any style in internal style sheet. Okay, so in internal style sheet we can write by this way. So now we'll come on the notepad. Now see here, this is our tr tag. Here is a td, here is a slash td. Now for this td, for td and slash td, we have to use white color, and for this td and slash td we have to use pink color. Okay, for first section means left or leftmost section we have to use white as a background, and for the right section we have to use pink as a background. Okay, now how it is possible? So I'm writing here style, just style tag. Inside the header section I close this style tag by using slash style. Now see here, style tag starts and style tag ends. Inside this I can write the code. So here is a td, opening curly bracket, closing curly bracket. I have to use a background color, backgrou, background dash color. So background dash color colon white. White will be for first section, but there is a different other section is also there. For the right hand side you have to use background sky blue, sorry, pink color. Okay, so td background dash color. If I use this td background dash color colon white, then both these elements, these both td will display with white background. So what I have to do here, I have to use either class or id. Okay, either I have to use class or id. Now tell me, if I want to write a class, if I want to write a class, then what is a prefix I can use to start a class definition? जर मला क्लास लिहायचा असेल, क्लास डिफाइन करायचा असेल, तर what prefix I have to use? Yes, tell me. Amol is saying, what is this CL? No. क्लास जर स्टार्ट करायचा असेल, सपोज I want to start class. Okay, then what prefix I have to use to define? We are always define in style tag. तिथं स्टाईल टॅग मध्ये तुम्हाला क्लास जर डिफाइन करायचा असेल तर त्यासाठी कोणतं प्रेफिक्स यूज केलं जातं? येस योगेश, राईट. पीरियड, डॉट. Okay, dot prefix we can use. Dot prefix we can use to start any class definition. Okay, आता आपल्याला समजणार why we are using class. Class न वापरलं तर काय होतं? Okay, so see here. Here I am. Here is a style tag, right? Here is a dot td. I use it dot td. So what will become? This td tag will become class. Okay, so this is a class td. What it says? Background dash color colon white. I'm using dot td1. This is the second selector. And what I'm using here, background dash color colon sky blue. Okay, why I'm using sky blue? Because see, this is TD1 selector. It is a different selector. Here I am using TD selector. Okay, so this is the TD class. This class name is a TD1. I want to use the particular class for the left hand section, and I want to use this for the right hand section. So see how I can do it. So here is the TD tag, that is a left hand section, because city is here, Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad is in, this is the left hand section, right? So here I am using class is equal to TD, and for the second one here I am using TD class is equal to TD1. Okay, so second section will display with the sky blue background, and the left hand side section will display with the white background. Okay, so I save this and we'll check the output. So we'll check the output, just a minute. One bit. Okay, so here is output which is not desired output. I'm showing you, just a minute. Screen share. So here is the output. This is not a desired output. See, tourist place is displayed with the violet color, and the background of the topmost section is displayed with the sky blue color. But the right hand section should display in a pink background. So I did a mistake while writing, and nobody informed me that you're doing mistakes, sir. Okay, no problem. Here I am going to change the background color of this part. That will be the pink. Okay, so I'm again go to the notepad, and here I'm changing the color, that is a pink. I save this file and let me check the output. So now here will be the output. I refresh this. So here is a pink color, here is a white background, and here is the tourist place with this background color, that is a sky blue color. Okay, now it said that use some style for the font. Okay, for font you have to use a style. So again I'm going to code notepad. Okay, here I have to use style for the text, semicolon, font dash style colon italic. So this portion will display in italic, and here font dash style colon bold. So I save this and we'll check the output. Here I'm going to refresh. So when I refresh it, it displays with the tilted characters, but it did not display with the bold. We'll check it again. Sometimes strong value is used to display bold. We'll check that. So save then. No, it doesn't work. Okay, so bold is used for bold phase. Italic is used to display italic. So italic is displayed. Okay, one thing I have to display means one section we can display it with the italic, or one section we can display it with the bold. Here you can display the content in italic. So no worry, you will get marked. So here is actually desired output. Okay, now see what output we require. So this was the output which we require. Pink color, here is the content, background blue shape, blue background, here is the content with the violet color, and here is the white color to the background. Okay, this type of output we required. Okay, and what output we got? So we will go to the output. So this is our required output. Okay, so this all about your SOP2. The simple coding technique is used here. This is the simple coding. Okay, doc type, it starts with the doc type. Here HTML, head, title, slash title. And here I'm using style tag. Here is slash style. Here I'm using class attribute. Here is my class and class style. And here is the background color white with the font style italic. Here the background color is a pink with the font style strong. Then here I'm closing style tag, and here is the head section. So here head section is a completed. So here is the head section. Now body section start over here. Table start tag starts over here. Border is equal to 1. TR tag, th call span is equal to 2. Here I'm using inline style sheet. Style is equal to color colon violet, background dash color colon sky blue, and at the end we close this th tag by using slash th. Here is the tourist places, and we close the row by using slash tr. So here we have completed our first row. Then the second row starts over here. TR TD class is equal to TD B CT. B is bold face. If you want to write the content in a bold face, you have to enclose inside the B tag. So B CT slash B. Here we are using OL tag. OL tag is always used to display the list in order. So here we have finished OL by using slash OL. These are the four list elements are here, and here is a slash TD, means the TD section, the data section is closed over here. Now second TD starts over here with the class TD is 1. Okay, here we am using class equal to TD. Here I'm using class equal to TD1. Why? Because here we have defined dot TD, dot TD1, dot TD for the left hand side section, and dot TD1 for the right hand side section. So here is the right hand side section is defined with the TD class is equal to TD1. Now B tag used to display the content with the bold face, that is the tourist places in the Pune slash B. Now here unordered list start with the UL tag. There are the three list elements: Shaniwar Wada, Kelkar Museum, and Sinhagad Fort. We close this by using slash 12. Here we are closing it with the slash TD. So this TD means the data section is ends with the this row, means the whole portion. This is the complete second row. Okay, here we close the tables by using slash table, and here is the closing of slash body and HTML. Okay, so this is the whole program for SOP2. Okay, so I copy this part and I send it to the group so that you can write it in a notebook. Okay, so I'm sending this program on your group. I'm sharing it on a group, so note it down on your notebook so that on a practical when you're going to do a practical on that SOP2, then it will make easy to write the code. Okay, so it's very important code. So first SOP I have completed. This is one SOP2. SOP2 is completed.